Olympic champions as well. Brazil, of course, in yellow with green trimmings. And we will serve first. Listen to the boos. And Bulgaria immediately on the scoreboard. Just for avoidance of confusion, because I know our scoreboard has got Brazil in red and Bulgaria in white, but it's Bulgaria in white and green, Brazil in white and yellow with small shades of a lighter green, the Bulgarian dark green. Serve goes long. Both teams on the board. Skrimov with the error. These two meeting for the first time ever in World Olympic qualifying campaign since this format first came about in 1996. And that's an ace, it appears. Question marks over the call, and Bulgaria briefly thought about challenging it. Wallace with the fine work. Serving a little bit awry early on. She did miss earlier on. Egypt defeated Puerto Rico in straight sets. The match was very much for pride. There's so much more on the line here. Chance to be an Olympian. And that again is a wayward serve, this time from Yosifov, who was immediately substituted. And he provided a better serve than the standard so far. Once again, this MC is doing his very best to get the crowd going. Atansov to serve. Just long. Both teams showing real nerves with the serving so far. There's been quite a lot of serving errors. Instructions being passed on from the net to the back of the court. Somehow they keep it alive. And that's a great block. A celebration to match. And Sviatoslav Gotsev fancies his chances against the world #1. No fear shown against the defending Olympic champions. Look at the block from Gotsev and the celebration to match. We actually haven't got time. We've got to get on to the next point. Keep up if you can, ladies and gentlemen. And a fault at the net. It's Bulgaria with the early lead. The players really feeling they can do this, and they're feeding off the crowd as well. flicked off the pesky flag. Those hooters going incessantly in the background. Smart work at the net from the Brazilians. Really experienced team. They've dealt with intimidating atmospheres before these players. But it is actually quite a young Brazil side, should be pointed out. Only 2 of this group have actually played in the Olympic Games before. Various others have been in the squad in Rio but didn't play. Only 2 to make an Olympic appearance. The captain Bruno, and also Wallace. Now, I'd be lying if I said I knew exactly what this is about, but the captains Bruno and Stolov speaking to our chair umpire. Six all early doors. It's already become clear that, if we didn't know it already, Bulgaria are going to give Brazil a real test. If the world #1 side are going to get to Tokyo, they're going to have to earn it. Not the friendliest of receptions either. And eventually, Mauricio Sachs. And it's long. Well, the home fans enjoy that. Now to serve. That's another errant serve. It's been a first set full of them, in truth. Timeout time. And we can hear from the coaches. So I'll let you do just that. We see the Minister of Youth and Sports, Razin Kralev, watching on. Look at that MC on the far side, really getting them going. And on more calmly, the tactics being handed out. Apologies, as mentioned, generally we'll have a camera and a microphone in there with the coaches, but often you pick out the sports minister in the crowd and we'll have them in there in the future, but they've got to try and be heard over the crowd who have just gone potty again. Getting very excited. And why not? A brilliant ace. And these Bulgarian players are giving them so much to feed off. It's making a real cauldron and a difficult challenge, even for a side of Brazil's caliber. Smart stuff at the net. And it was fired into the chest of wearing 19, Timothy Skolov. He looked up, not really sure why, as if the Brazilian had done something wrong. It wasn't deliberate, it was just done to win the point. Brilliant spike. The captain, Josipov, loving every moment and providing the boom that this crowd want to get excited about. Bulgaria the first to double figures. World number 7 versus world number 1. It's the number 7 with the early lead. And a strong block at the net. Look at this body language. They're really fired up, these boys in dark green. Pardon me, it was off the top of the net. The result is the same either way. It's another point for Bulgaria. Early problems for Brazil. Back from the timeout for Brazil. Apologies if any of you slightly lost sound for a few seconds there. A few technical gremlins. Bulgaria with the 3-point lead. Plenty for the men in yellow to think about. Certainly a team that don't need much of an introduction. 3-time Olympic champions, world number 1, but being put under real pressure. The deflection is kind for Bulgaria, who are loving life at the moment. Questions to answer for Brazil. 3 blockers. Flicks off the outside of Bruno. 4 points the gap. Wow. Bulgaria almost halfway to this first set. First to 25, of course. 2 points clear. What a rally. And it's out. Well, Bulgaria are celebrating every point like they've won Olympic gold. And who can blame them for being so excited? And Brazil at the moment looks shell-shocked. 13-8. Atansov really enjoying every moment, and why not? Double change made by Brazil. Fernando, the number 6, on for the number 8, Wallace, and number 21, Allen, has come on for Bruno. Well, they've stopped the rock, Brazil. Had been 4 points in a row for Bulgaria until this. From Alan Salza. Now Leal to serve. And Leal can't stop it. 14-9. Are we watching something extraordinary? Brazilian head coach Dalzotto Renan doesn't know where to look. And that is a massive error. Well, what is going on here? You've got players like Mauricio, an important part of the Brazilian national team, making errors like that. And need some calm to come on from the bench and settle them down. That's why Fernando and Alan were brought on. Seganov to serve. And that's a very good spike. Just what you need when the pressure's on. They'll need a few more where that came from, Brazil. They've got themselves into a right old pickle. They belatedly into double figures. Recently, it's been all one-way stuff. Remember that it was 7-all. Since then, Bulgaria have won 8 points, Brazil just 3. And there they go, 1 point closer. 1 point closer. Technical timeout. Not to think about. The palm of Mauricio. Let's try and hear what the teams are saying. See that fan there just nodding quietly. It's a good summary for Bulgarian locals' reaction to what they've seen so far. Nodding in sweet satisfaction about what they're seeing from their side. And this could be the start of something extraordinary. Big problems for Brazil. Changes made by Brazil. As has come on for Flavio. 6 points the gap. And that's a much needed point. And look at Brazil trying to get that positive energy going. Particularly Fernando, the number 6, geeing his teammates up. Substitute Salza to serve. This is volleyball, and this has been brilliant volleyball from the Bulgarians. Amazingly to get it back. Did prove all in vain. Lucas with the spike. Brazil didn't know they were in a game. They certainly do now. Ace had a crucial time for Brazil, trying to nibble away at this gap. It will be Mauricio once more. That's long, and Bulgaria are just 6 points from taking the first set against the current Olympic champions. And the story is really developing here in Varna. Do not go anywhere. Technical timeout, so we've cut the gap to 3, but still Bulgaria's set to lose.
It's important our serve. We play, we block and we defense. Don't do a lot of mistakes. Our serve is important.
Don't forget, no shortage of experience in this Brazil setup. There are 6 players who were part of the side that won gold at the Rio de Janeiro Olympics, beating Italy in straight sets in the final. 3 very close sets as well. 25-22, 28-26 and 26-24. Long, never a good time for that, but it's a particularly bad one at this stage of the game. And that point was the difference between Brazil closing the gap to 1 and Bulgaria extending it to 3. Such small margins matches can turn. Lovely block. It's been a feature of the Bulgarian performance, full of energy. It's Brazil's answer. Bulgaria 4 points away from the set. Brazil 4 points behind them. Brazil the favourites coming into this match, but after winning the gold medal on home soil, having a bit of a hiccup in trying to secure qualification for Tokyo. Actually lost to both the USA and Italy in the group stage. They beat Argentina and Russia before defeating Italy in the final at the Canzinho in Rio de Janeiro. Good clean spike. Bulgaria just 3 away now. Fine work from the men in dark green. And the world champions, current Olympic champions to get the terms technically correct, are looking in really big danger of losing this set now. And that's helped them out as well. An unenforced error. Bulgaria are just 2 points away. Spike into the net. That is not something you see often from anyone in top-level volleyball. Brazil stuttering a bit under the pressure. Forget this is with 6 gold medal-winning Olympians in it. Both players who played a very active part in that final victory over Italy in Rio. Brilliant block at the net. Atansov, he's been so crucial in this opening set. And it is his fine work that takes Brazil just 1 point from going a set down. Wow. Well, we are having a look at this by the challenge system. Well, confirmation. The challenge is successful for Brazil. That is not what the Bulgarians wanted to see. Atansov denied what would have been his 6th point already in this set. Nobody else has managed more than 3. Hands on the wrong side of the net seems to be part of the issue. And the Bulgarian number 19, Skolov, just telling his players this. It's not actually the captain, he's the vice captain, but just telling them there's no point worrying about it. We'll move on. Oh, and that's an error from Atansov, the man who's been the hero so often for Bulgaria in this set. Suddenly 24-19 becomes 23-20. All back on here in Varna in this first set. It's Bulgaria now calling the timeout. Destructive spike down the middle. And are Brazil showing their quality when they most have to? Trying to mount a comeback with time running out in this first set. And the momentum has shifted. It's the home crowd and players who are a bit nervy now that their chance might be flashing before their eyes. Brilliant block as well. And the fist pump to match the chainsaw celebration from Bruno. Brazil just a point behind after this. There we go, he is pumped up. All fine at the net. Flavio to serve. Bulgaria need to stop the rot here. Otherwise, all their good work in this first set could be undone. That's better. That's what the home fans will have been desperate for. They finally got to set point. It's taken them longer than they'd have wanted, though. They've got 2 set points. And had that challenge gone with them, it would have been 24-19 up. Instead, it's 24-22. Brilliant atmosphere environment. We all know what the home crowd want to see, and Sov and company deliver it. Oh, it's a poor serve. And you can just hear the air being sucked out of this place. The locals can't believe it. The boos rain down. It's Bruno to serve. This needs to be good. Second of the 2 set points. And they've secured the first set. Gotsev, the hero. They eventually get it done by the narrowest of margins, 25-23. Brilliant, brilliant volleyball. A pleasure to watch it. And it is Brazil, the reigning Olympic champions Brazil, the world #1 Brazil, who've got questions to answer. Winner takes all battle for Tokyo 2020 qualification. And it is Bulgaria who takes set #1. Late fight back in the second part of that set from Brazil, but it proved too little too late. Some stats from that first set then. Bulgaria slightly better at the net in terms of spikes. So we look back on the highlights. So, that was the first set. Now it is the home fans all more riled up than they were before because they won that first set. What a first set it was, 25-23. Bulgarian flags flying high. Everyone just takes a breather, takes a calm moment. Resets for set 2. You can imagine with a shirt like that on, she won't be typically pleased with what she saw. So expected to win this match. Well, Bulgaria are a very good side, 7th in the world. 150 ranking points to their name. Brazil have nearly double that number, or well, more than double that number, I should say, 330. scoreboard. Best of 5, of course, though. Plenty of time for it to change. Brazil finishing 4th in the FIVB Nations League. Won 14 of their 15 matches first of all. Very impressive. Ultimately succumbs in a pretty epic semi-final against the USA. Lost that 3-2. And also had a pretty pounding defeat to Poland by 3-0. Still by no means unbeatable, this Brazil side, despite their #1 ranking. The ranking's done over form across the last 4 years or so. So obviously Olympic gold very much helping them in retaining that #1 spot. Ready to go for the second set. Gotsev to serve. Can Bulgaria continue their fine work on into set #2? And a fine block to start the second set. A monster block, you might say. But also problems for Bulgaria. A serious attack of cramp, I believe it is, or an ankle injury to the bottom of the right ankle for Skrimov. This is not what they needed to break the momentum. The #8 down, and this looks really serious from his initial reaction. This is horrible to watch. The tears pouring down the face of Todor Skrimov. He's hiding them by holding his hands over his head. He knows this is a really bad injury. The crowd singing his name, just hoping he's okay. This is really horrible to watch. And from a cynical point of view, one also has to question how this could psychologically swing the match. Because everything's been with Bulgaria. They've been all over Brazil like a rash. To see your teammate stretch it off like that. Well, no stretcher provided, in fact. Goodness me, that's old school. Just carrying him off. And Fedor Skrimov, the WS, the wing spiker. This is club volleyball with Vibo Valentia. Will play no further part in this one. Some kind of miracle recovery. So it's up to the head coach, Prandi Silvano, to rearrange his deck chairs. There's already one alteration in the starting 7s for this second set. And there's the #17 in place of Souza, the #13 for Brazil, but it's after that injury Bulgaria who'll have to rearrange. How can Bulgaria respond? They've just seen one of their teammates go down injured. Be nice. Well, that's a pretty good response. 1-0 becomes 2-0. Looking to carry on their good work. Brazil seeking to start a fight back. That's an ace. Oh, there's a lot to answer. Brazil head coach Paulo Silvano, Italian, seemed very calm on the touchline, chatting to his assistant, Jose Luigi. His side are really struggling here. Certainly Brazil, who have the better in the head-to-head. They've won 32 of their 47 matches against Bulgaria in major world-level tournaments. Now, they've only just got on the board in this second set. It's better from the men in yellow. Error in communication from the Bulgarians there. Well, controversy here. For those that thought that video technology might take the drama out of live sport, how wrong you could be. Well, the captains are still not quite squaring up, having a good old argument about it. The Bulgarian skipper Josipov and leader of Brazilian man Bruno. Up to the officials to have a look at this challenge. Just look at what it means. Well, Brazil are doing everything they can, but they can't find an answer at the moment. Penchev serving for a 4-point lead early in the second set. Good response from the Brazilians. But it is just bizarre to see a match where the reigning Olympic champions, just scrolling back through the first set, haven't been in the lead at all, really, at any significant stage. They led at 6-5 and 7-6, and at 8-7. Cut the gap to 1 here. Nope. There was a Brazilian touch on it. That's what the Bulgarians say. Brazil have the option to challenge. clarify once and for all whether this did get a touch. And also whether it was in or out. It seemed comfortably out to me. And that confirms that for now I don't need an eye test.
Bulgaria.
Well, the officials understandably were taking their time over that challenge. When you've got such a crazed atmosphere, you just want to ensure that everything's calm and you look through things, check it once, check it twice, doubly sure before giving a decision. Well, Brazil's still fighting, but they're also still not really out of third gear. This is a high-class volleyball unit who are finding it tough against an intimidating home crowd. And a set of home players who are up in their faces, causing them real problems. Every single point here is being celebrated as if they have won Olympic gold, and why not? Nothing to lose for Bulgaria, very much the underdogs. But now they're putting themselves in a real position to not just take a set off Brazil, but do something utterly extraordinary. Gotsev with the block. Big problems for Brazil.
Because he used block out. Go, doesn't matter where. So only system B, only against Walla.
Detailed tactical timeout there by the Bulgarian head coach, Premi Silvano, himself from Italy. Georgi Seganov to serve. A place in Tokyo 2020 on the line for the winners, of course. And he raises his arms aloft. Atansov, the gladiator in the arena. He's been the centre of a lot of the key action today. And he's at it again. You don't have to be a genius to look at the body language in that Brazilian dugout and work out that there's real problems. Bulgaria into double figures first in this second set. Rousing stuff from Dalzotto Renan. As a coach, he's known for being very calm and composed on the touchline. So the fact that he is injecting that amount of fury and passion into it tells you a lot about how frustrated he is by what he's seeing from his side. He's been trying various combinations off the bench. As the number 17 has just come on for Souza, who wears 13. But whenever they do, it doesn't seem to be making a huge amount of difference. Big spike from Wallace, one of the 5 players who played in that final against Italy, winning gold on home soil 3 or so years ago. That wasn't his best serve, and that sums up what's going on with Brazil. You've got highly experienced top-level volleyball players, Olympic gold medal winners, making relatively simple mistakes. Atansov now to serve. Brazil, a country with one heck of a pedigree in this, reached the last 4 men's Olympic volleyball finals: gold, silver, silver and gold. Recent finalists in Beijing and London in 2008 and 2012. Oh, look at that block. A truly monster block, and the celebration to match. Rosalind Penchev take a bow. Bulgaria just keep delivering the goods. Brazil have got no answers at the moment. Salperov, the libero, jumps on him. Celebration. Almost halfway there in this second set. 12 of the 25 points they need. That'll be 2 points clear as well, of course. Well, they were trying to get into the umpires area to get that one back. Can't blame them for trying. Couldn't quite manage it. Half kept alive by Penchev, but not quite in the end. Brazil number 23, Flavio, ready to serve. Bulgaria have regained their 4-point lead. Well, it's nip and tuck stuff. Bulgarian head coach Dalzotto Pardon me, Prandi Silvano, the Italian head coach of Bulgaria, said Brazil would have to have an off day. We have to play at our best. Well, that's what we've seen so far, and that's another example. Atansov at it again. It's Bulgaria powering towards a two-set lead. This is just extraordinary. One of, if not the best team in the world, certainly world number one on the rankings. Currently struggling. And another monster block. The captain, Viktor Yosifov. The man from Monza delivers. The lead's up to 5. Brazil just can't seem to be able to turn around the momentum at the moment. We'll win 3 sets though, of course. We've seen some extraordinary 5-setters across the men's and women's 5EB Tokyo Volleyball Qualification tournaments. Those fancily dressed spectators are enjoying themselves. Had the pleasure of being commentary on Kaliningrad last week when the Korean women's team, a similar situation to this, a winner-takes-all match, won the first 2 sets and ended up losing in 5 to the Russians on home soil. This time, though, it's the home side that have early control. Powerful spike down the middle. That's just what Brazil need there to get back into this. Still 3 points behind, though. They haven't led since early in the first set. A portion of the crowd chant "Go Brazil" and then immediately get booed by the vast majority in here, supporting the men in green, red and white. That's an unenforced error. Time-out time.
To be good in simple thing, to be good in simple, not too high in block, because for your high hand.
Well, the Bulgarian flag mosaic on, and as you can tell, it's actually very difficult for the head coaches and the players to hear each other out there because it's so loud from this incredible atmosphere. Silvano, the Italian head coach of the Bulgarian team, urging his players to keep it simple. It's that approach that has got them here. In this second set, we had 4 blocks from Bulgaria, none from Brazil in terms of successful ones. That in and of itself tells you something. Brazil maybe maybe being a little too predictable with their spike plays. Well, I'm not sure that was intentional, but it certainly was effective. Bulgaria looking for yet another block. Lavio, number 23, is on for Gales, who wears 17. Sankorov is coming for Yosifov for Bulgaria. 13 on for 12. One interesting thing that Ricardo Lucarelli said after Brazil's first match against Puerto Rico, which they won comfortably, is he said, we have to increase our level of communication on the court. We have to talk to each other better and plan and work things out better. Maybe that's what we're seeing today that's causing Brazil problems, because they're against a much superior side. Well, that's better from Brazil at the net. A bit more variety. Dummy in a feint play, that put the blockers off. And as you can see, got 7 Skolov had already jumped. By the time Salza made contact, yeah, open court to aim for. Edging closer, Bulgaria. It's nip and tuck volleyball. It's tight and tense. Look at the stadium announcer there. He just couldn't believe his luck. Letting it go. Nothing the Brazilian player could do about it. 18-14. Atansov to serve. Atansov's best serve. For the first time this afternoon, he's struggled in that department. Friendly reception for serving Brazilian. Number 9, Yuande. So both teams trading in service errors. The net, and listen to what it means. What is going on here? Goodness gracious me. That is no disrespect to Bulgaria. They are putting on one heck of a show, but we're watching the world #1 and reigning Olympic champions, frankly, struggle big time. Let's join their timeout. Well, We Will Rock You is the tune on the tannoy, and Brazil have already been rocked. Certainly waving those banners all over the place as well. And why not wave the Bulgarian flag proud? Because their team are doing them proud. They are 5 points from set number 2. This would be a story to shock the volleyball world. Big block at the net. 4 points needed. Skolov the hero this time. Monster block rings out, and it was exactly that off his big right hand. Perfectly timed jump. Four points away. What a story this is in Varna. What a show Bulgaria are putting on, their team and their fans. That's long. Panic from the men in dark green. It's the men in yellow and light green who've got serious issues. That's a really poor serve, just when they needed something. Shake of the head in frustration from Santos Isaac. Having a rare chance out on court. He'd come off the bench. Skolov and Seganov make way for reinforcements. Dobromir Dimitrov on, the setter. Dimitrov to serve. 3 points needed. That's not his best serve. It can be difficult when you come on as a substitute and immediately that pressure is on you. Listen to the boos. Super spike. Skolov with it. He's been superb in the last few moments of his second set. It's been a real team effort from Bulgaria, no particular start. Everyone's chipped in, and that's got them to this position. 2 points from set number 2. Not what was needed. Well, it's not an official stat, but commentated across both the men's and women's Olympic volleyball qualifiers, and I can't remember. I've seen quite so many service errors from both sides. Serving hasn't really been to scratch often, a real source of unenforced errors. That's another one. 6 set points for Bulgaria against the current Olympic gold medal winners from last time in Rio on home court and the current world #1 for a 2-set lead. Set point #1, the server is the captain Yosifov. Well, it's always difficult when you're serving. Of course, it gives the opposition the first chance to mount a spike against you. More in the bank for Bulgaria. They've just got to take one of these, and they are 2 sets to the good. Oh, they've done it! What a way to do it as well. the cheekiest of flips over the net, a pancake flip. Oh, and just incredible scenes. Look at what it means to them. They are 2 sets up against the side that won gold on home court back in 2016. And it could well be Bulgaria, not Brazil, going to Tokyo 2020 from this. Brilliant spike. The energy from that Bulgarian side, and then you look across the other side of the court at Brazil. There's no real sign of a Brazilian fight back, you'd have to say. They've made a change for this third set. Number 17 for Lucas, who wears 16, and Salparov, 13, has taken the rest of Bulgaria. Got 7, number 5 starting. Every single point celebrated to the last, and why not? Tensov with the fine work. In the third set. And there is a block from Brazil, but unlike the Bulgarian blocks today, it is not good enough. Look at that second set. 5-0 was the scoreline when it came to blocks. Arguably the decisive factor in the set. third set. There's no real sign of the tide turning. Bulgaria once again with the lead. Gotsev making himself known to the officials. 6-3 the difference. Penchev contributing this time. It's been a proper team effort. Atansov to serve. 7-3 the lead. Atansov, the first player in this match into double points, double figures. I'll try that again in terms of what he scored. He has 10 points. Sokolov has 8. Leo has 9 for Brazil. Good work from the men in dark green. Technical timeout called by Brazil, trying to somehow pull this back. They're 8-4 down. And remember, Brazil's the only NOC to have appeared in all 14 men's volleyball tournaments at the Olympic Games from 1964 onwards. But at this rate, bar a minor miracle, today will not be the day that they qualify for Tokyo 2020. 3 gold medals and 3 silvers as well.
Be careful. We play. We defend. They are not.
Enjoying getting their camera phones out, and look at the spectacle it makes. Entertainment, all part of getting the spectators in, the music, the noise, all the games and gadgets. But there's plenty of entertainment on the court as well. Here with the early advantage in the third. Gotsev to serve. Calling the plays from the net. Lucas passing on the instructions. It's a clever short serve. I think Atansov could do. All boys come on to clean the court up. take a moment to get his composure, the Brazil captain Bruno. Mr. Rezende to give him his full name. Came off the Bulgarian hand. Bulgaria's lead cut a bit, and as so often happens when one team wins 3 points in a row in volleyball, the other team calls a tactical timeout. Brazil with a bit of momentum with them for one of the first times in this match since early in the first set, really. They've won the last 3 points. We've just had a timeout. Bruno to serve. That's long. So often happens after a timeout like that. The side that called the timeout because they're on the back foot win the first point afterwards. The winner goes to Tokyo 2020. The loser has to compete for one of just 5 spots left in the regional qualifiers. No doubt as to what the story this would be. So the only country to play in every single Olympic Games since volleyball was brought in Tokyo 1964. Now it's about Tokyo 2020. It's actually been rare that Brazil have used this route to get in. They've qualified for the Olympic Games in 2004, 2008 and 2012 through the World Cup. And they qualified as hosts last time around, but more conventional qualifying this time around, they are struggling. Somehow kept alive. Oh! Having done all the hard work, the spike was a thoroughly disappointing one from Sokolov. It's been one of the bright sparks in this effort from Bulgaria. Sokolov with 9 points so far in the match, only Atansov has more. Leveled up at 10-all. This is a big moment psychologically. Brazil haven't led since early in the first set. 9-8 in the first set was the last time they led. Can they get the lead here? Nope. It's yet another serving error to add to a litany of them throughout this match. That's another serving error. Or is it? Well, maybe Maybe I need to go and get my spectacles retested. Ace, ace, chant the crowd in delight. We're having another look. Here's the challenge from Brazil. Oh, there you go. Dipped in at the last moment. And once again, the crowd can remind Brazil head coach Randy Silvano that it's an ace. Superb atmosphere in here. There's only so many different ways you can say it, but they really are adding to this incredible spectacle. And if Bulgaria do pull this off, the crowd have played a huge role. Wallace to serve. Being no doubt the crowd haven't paid their admission money to see him serve. They're making it very clear. They need to see Brazil play, but they've paid to see Bulgaria beat them. It's not Pinchev's finest effort. Brazil back level. I'll mention it again, they haven't led since early on in the first set. Last time Brazil led, early on in that first set. In fact, our statistician next to me has just corrected me. It wasn't 9-8 in the first set when Brazil were last up. It was 5-4 in the first set, the last time Brazil had the lead. Frustration for Sardana, prowling that touchline with the face of a very worried man all evening. Super spike. And it is 13-all. Being called from the front of the net by the Brazilians. What have they got in store? Well, Brazil finally have the lead. And given that they're the reigning Olympic champions, that shouldn't be a big story. But the last time they had it, it was 5-4 in the first set. They didn't lead at all in the second set. And it's taken them until deep into the third to finally be narrowly in front. 14-13 in the third set. Is this a turning point? Well, an immediate response needed to be as well. Delivered by Skolov. Doing everything he can to keep this crowd going. You wouldn't blame them if there was some sore throats out there. Meanwhile, that's Skolov's 11th point of the match. He goes level with Antansov as the top scorer. And they've regained their lead, Bulgaria. Penchev this time. Not letting Brazil wrestle the momentum away. Everything the world #1 side have thrown at the men in dark green, they've found a response for. Ten points away from an extraordinary win and Tokyo qualification. And that's into the net. That's one of those 10. Mauricio Luis de Souza with the error. It was actually met by a block, only just above the height of the net. Smart stuff from Penchev. His 8th point of the match. Timeout time.
Again, after
Well, the crowd look like they're already ready to start the party, and what a party it will be, one would imagine, going long into the night. They become one of the 12 teams to qualify for Tokyo with this victory. 8 points needed to get them to match points. But that's a brilliant spike from Wallace. Brazil are a high-class team, and even though it hasn't been their day at all, they're going to have to work right till the end to earn a memorable win like this. Well, Bulgaria are convinced they've got the lead back. We could well have a challenge either way round. We certainly do have a challenge. Here's what Hawkeye shows. Clearly in. Not even close. Got 2 challenges per set. Remember, you keep them if you're successful. Well, Brazil dominate the head-to-head between these two. But more recently, it's been quite even. Brazil with 32 wins from 47, but both teams have won twice in their last 4 world-level encounters. All of them coming in the last 2 years. Bulgaria winning 3-1 in the 2017 BUL World League and 3-2 in a 5-setter at the 2018 Volleyball Nations League. Brazil, meanwhile, winning 3-0 in the 2017 World League and 3-1 in the BNL this year. Spike down the middle from Yosipov. Bulgaria just keep finding a happy knack of managing to regain this lead. They're edging ever closer, bit by bit by bit. They're 7 points away. And that's not his best, he knew it. Hands on head from Rosalyn Penchev. His teammates go to give him a pat. Try and G him up again. He's trying to pancake it. That is, of course, how they sealed the second set, thanks to Seganov. Cross-court spike into the space. It's good stuff from Liao. Points needed for Bulgaria. Too hot to handle for Penchev. Quite a hot streak coming into this. 8 wins in the last 8 World Olympic Volleyball qualification tournaments. But they're behind now at a crucial time. This is big moments in this match. Bulgaria 5 points away from victory. The first to 25, but got to be 2 points clear. Now they're behind. Willis takes his leave. Doesn't look happy about it. Timeout time. We can hear from the men that matter. Well, this is a pivotal moment in this match because Bulgaria's best chance of winning this is to do it in straight sets. We've seen it so often in volleyball, similarly in tennis, when someone manages to win the third set after losing the first two, and have the psychological edge and power through to win 4 and 5. How have they kept that alive from the crowd? Goodness gracious. And again, Bulgaria. It would be astonishing if they win the point after all this effort, and they have! Oh, that is extraordinary volleyball. They fetched one out the crowd to keep it going. They kicked one up in the air to keep it going. And it was all worth it eventually. It's a metaphor for this match. Bulgaria working as a team. Atansov kept it alive, and eventually it fell for Sokolov with the spike. Wow! That is something special. You're always going to need something brilliant to get past the current Olympic champions, the world #1 team. Bulgaria just seemed to be coming up with that at every crucial moment. Could have been 22-20. And probability was set to be 22-20, but it's 21 all. And for all that work, brilliant cross-court spike. 22-21. nervous moments here in Varna. Free ball for the Brazilians. And they've not used it. Well, both teams seem to feel the decision should have gone their way. So we head to a challenge. Oh my goodness. Wow, well, they say sport is decided by fine margins. That is ridiculous. Brazil head coach Grandi Silvano can't believe it. Nor can the Bulgarian players. Well, the boos rain down. You know, if it was the other way round, they'd be very happy with it. Well, they've kept themselves alive. That could have opened up 3 set points for Brazil. Stop the rock, Bulgaria, but Brazil have the advantage of receiving serve this point. Wow, what a serve. What a serve. 23-all. This is gripping drama here in Varna. An ace at just the right time. Who else? Martin Atansov. The man from Chalmont. Atansov with his 13th point. The joint most of anyone in a match. Timeout. They're desperate to serve again there. 23-all. Bulgaria are 2 points away. Remember that you've got to be 2 points clear as well. First to 25 and 2 points clear. Look at Atansov, away from his teammates, thinking entirely about what he's about to do. Executing skills is a phrase you hear thousands of sportsmen across the globe using post-match interviews. Now he's got to do that at the crucial moment. Win this point, and it is match point Bulgaria. And Brazil spoil the party. Set point Brazil. And this place has gone from a carnival to a morgue. It's gone from a wedding to a funeral in terms of the atmosphere. They were hoping this was going to be their moment. Instead, we could be heading to a 4th set. Which will it be? Set point Brazil. The disgust of the majority in this arena. Somehow kept alive. And they've saved the set point. 24-all. Alan with the football skills, which is Brazil are, of course, known for. Now we're back to the same equation. Will it be match point Bulgaria or set point Brazil? And he can't get that. Oh, Sokolov, I should say, nearly took out on the pitch side photographers and the announcer. Second set point, Brazil. Always the villain of the piece with the spike. And now Bruno Moço-Rezende, the Brazil captain, a key part of the side that won gold in Rio on home court in 2016. Oh, it's a really poor serve. Well, I almost can't believe what I'm seeing here. You've got world-class volleyball players like Bruno Rezende, the setter. This is club volleyball with Joaquim Nube, Sigatanova. Let's do a couple of his teammates. Really experienced player. Oh, what a serve! And it is match point Bulgaria. They're almost celebrating already. They've got to try and stay calm if they can, even though the crowd are going bananas, because they haven't won it yet, but they might be about to. And this place is going to go up if they do. Brazil, the world #1 team, the reigning Olympic champions, about to be knocked out of the first round of Olympic qualifying. Bulgarian Minister of Sport, Kazim Kralov, looking very calm there. I think he's the only person in this building who is. Oh, and the serve is long. That is not what they needed. All the crowd go back to their seats. 26 all. And the boos rain down again. Brazil, a country of a proud volleyball history, share the record for the most Olympic gold medals with the Soviet Union and the USA. And they've got themselves a set point, a third set point. Can they take it this time? Three dark green shirts in and around the ball. None could keep it alive. 27-26. You see this so often. A side win the first two sets, or a player in tennis, but lose the third and go on to lose in 5. You can make a point that the winner of this third set will win the match. Because if Brazil win it, they'll have the momentum and they'll be difficult to stop with the quality they've got. If they can get out of second or third gear where they've been throughout the first 3 sets. Oh, the block at the crucial moment. Another set point for Brazil goes a-begging. Monster block at a crucial time. Never a better time. Set point against you. The captain Yosipov delivers. Rosalind Penchev to serve. And again, not for the first time from either side in this match, the serving isn't up to scratch. We've seen some brilliant blocks, digs, sets, some spectacular efforts to keep the ball alive, but both teams' serving has not really been at the level you'd expect for #1 and #7 in the world. A 4th set point for Brazil. Bulgaria, of course, had a match point. block is wide. 28 all. First to 25, or 2 clear points. We've been in the sudden death period, if you want to call it that, for a while now. 4 set points missed by Brazil. 1 match point missed by Bulgaria. Captain Yosipov to serve. And Brazil get themselves a 5th set point. Can they finally take their chance? And psychologically change the dynamic of this match. And yet again, Bulgaria find a way to save the set point. This is truly epic volleyball. The spike is wide. The spike is wide. They worked so hard to get the opportunity and they couldn't take it. Challenge time. Sixth set point for Brazil. Is this their moment? No, it's not. 6 set points missed by the current Olympic champions. Yes, you did hear me correctly. What a brave effort from Bulgaria. They've been on the back foot ever since this 3rd set went beyond the 25-point mark, but they've found a way to stay in it somehow. They've saved 6 set points. They've only had 1 match point of their own. Can they open up a second? Atansov got them the ace that gave them the first match point. Solid spike down the middle. 7th set point for Brazil. Pressure back on Bulgaria. Running out of words to describe this volleyball. It is truly exceptional. And I hope you are enjoying it half as much as I am enjoying commentating on it for you. For Bulgarian or Brazilian, I hope your nails haven't been totally shredded. Did that get a touch? I'm not sure it did. Well, the call goes up. Brazil have taken the 3rd set. Or have they? Challenge time. I thought this got a flick. I only saw it once in real time. No soon enough. If Brazil have taken this 3rd set, 32-30, it could really shift the momentum of the entire match. Look at those spectators behind that umpire, completely engrossed in what they're watching, and why wouldn't they be? better unscripted drama. Did this get a flick? Not sure. I'm not sure it did, you know. No touch is the call. And they're not going to like this, the home fans. Brazil have taken the third set. 32-30. You can just hear the atmosphere be sucked out of this arena. And Brazil might now sense an opportunity. They've not played their best at all, but at the back end of that third set, they started to find their rhythm a bit better. And show what won them Olympic gold 4 years ago and what makes them world #1. Now the question will be, can they carry it through to sets 4 and 5? Bulgaria with more spikes. Not really quite as effective with the blocks as they were in the second set. The Bulgarians have managed 5 in the second, just 1 in the third. And 10 unenforced errors from them. And that's what's cost the Bulgarians this third set. 32-30. So, Bulgaria is so close, yet so far. How can they psychologically recover? Remember that they had a match point. Brazil had 6 set points before they finally took one of them. 32-30 the score in the third set. So he played the best part of a third of an extra set of volleyball at the back end of it, just to find out whether it would be Bulgaria taking a straight sets win or Brazil getting back into it. And now this is a real mental test, a psychological test of these Bulgarian volleyball players. And the crowd as well, who've been with them every step of the way. They'll be frustrated they didn't close out that third set. Brazil, meanwhile, will have their tails very much on the up. Brazil will be dreaming of a win in 5. Friendly welcome for the Brazilian server. Being completely ironic, of course. Lucas Satkamp serving. Well, it's Dizzy Rascal track, but that in one word does sum up what we've seen so far here in Varna in this match. Bonkers. Bonkers volleyball. Bulgaria almost winning in straight sets. Now we're waiting to see how they do in the fourth. Brazil with the early advantage. Too often see it. Psychological edge changing in a game when side has won the first 2 sets but failed to win that third one. Well, it's been a brighter start in this set than in any of the first 3 from Brazil. They've got a 4-2 early lead. And it arguably gets even tougher now for Bulgaria. Brazil can just show some of the quality that makes them so feared. Could be really big problems. Of the Bulgarian hand. Brazil have a 2-point lead early in the 4th. Souza to serve. Well, let's get ridiculous, says the song. The volleyball's already doing that for us. Brazil fighting back in set number 5. They've got a 3-point lead. It only gets harder for Bulgaria. One has to sense that that might have been their best chance at the back end of that 3rd set.
Timeout's done. Fascinated to see where the momentum of this match goes next.
Still no shortage of hostility for the Brazilians. Bulgarian folks still finding the energy to whistle and boo.
Good clean spike down the middle. They'll need plenty more of them.
Remember that it's first to 25 in this, the fourth set. All 2 points clear. And if we have to go to a decider, which I think there's every chance we will, it is first to 15. Smart work at the net. Bulgaria still showing plenty of fight. And as the music reminds us, it is indeed a monster block. Captain Yosifov trying to get his troops going again. Not quite as animated as they were in those first three sets. That third set loss has taken the wind out of their sails a bit, but I know that they need just one set. They've got two shots, at least the fourth set, and a decider if they need. Bulgaria staying in touch. It is Brazil who have the lead in this, the fourth set. Ready to serve. So with a 3-point lead. We're almost halfway there in this fourth set. Bulgaria is still fighting, but it is Brazil who are starting to hold the cards here. They've plenty of experience of big pressure situations. It's just a sense that Bulgaria's best chance might have slipped them by. Monster block from Gotsev. Still in there, they're still fighting, they're still believing, and you've got to give them a lot of credit for that, Bulgaria. It's been easy to lose their heads after the way that third set ended. Just bounces in. Brazil regain their 3-point lead. Bulgaria do have a very good record in the qualifiers. 3 wins in 2012, 3 in 1996, and 2 now in 2020. All of their last 8 matches in qualifiers they've won. I mean, short one is getting to the Olympics, but making the world #1 is an entirely different thing. Look towards their big 3 players here. Penchev, Tensov and Sokolov. We've got double figures against Puerto Rico. All of them have been crucial today. Cross court. Tensov, one of the 3 I mentioned, delivers. Trying to reach the Olympic Games for the 9th time, but first since 2012 they missed out at Rio de Janeiro last time out. They still very much believe, and it's looking like this 4th set could be another nail-biter.
Players tumbling into the net all over the shop. Nice to see that sportsmanship. Rezende, the Brazilian captain, helping Penchev to his feet. Time up, time once more. Tantalising fourth set. Brazil working their way back into this encounter somehow, despite not having been at their brilliant best for long periods of this match.
Contra-attack only last. Vola, back row, only diagonal. Daj, može. Samo ovo zeme to.
Fans enjoying Bongo Camp. Focus on the volleyball. Lucarelli to serve. And he highlighted communication issues as being something Brazil could work on from their wins against Puerto Rico and Egypt. It's been something that they've been exposed on today. Three-point advantage regained by Brazil. Really good serve. Brought the Bulgarians out. Clever this from Lucarelli. Short serve. Four in the backcourt waiting for it. Nothing Dimitrov could do. Brazil 8 points away from forcing a decider. And just look at the body language there from Atansov, shaking his head as he walked off. Just sense the momentum of this changing. Nerves from the home fans. Expands out to 4 points. Nervous moments for that Bulgarian head coach. Di Silvano, his assistant, Zoli Luigi. Chance for this generation of Bulgarian volleyball players to be Olympians. Only survivor from 2012 London is Theodor Saporov, who wears 13. Difference, because at the moment this match and a place at Tokyo 2020 is drifting away from them. Both teams would get the proverbial second bite at the cherry, with the last 5 places coming from the second round of qualifiers, the regional qualifiers. Brazil surging towards a decider. Bulgaria trying to stop them. It is fascinating, nip and tuck volleyball. It's FIVB Tokyo Qualification Tournament. This match started 2.5 hours ago now. We had a third set that ended up 32-30. Brazil staying alive by the skin of their teeth. Brazil edge closer. Just 4 points needed now. Remember, of course, you can keep up with all the qualifying tournaments going on right now. In Varna, but there's also Rotterdam. It's all finished for the day. Big decider there between the US and the Netherlands. Still going on in Italy. Italy versus Serbia. The winner goes through to Tokyo. That's happening right now. Gdansk in Poland, St. Petersburg in Russia, and Nîmes in China. The other ones very much alive and going. Russia have won on home soil to join the Olympic party. So no European decider in Bari between Italy and Poland. Somehow kept alive by Brazil, who eventually pounce. And all of a sudden, it's looking a long way back in an odd way for Bulgaria, because Brazil are on top. And they'll carry that momentum into a decider. Long way back in this fourth set, certainly. It would be a shock if we don't go to a fifth now. Let's hear the coaches. That's long. Brazil are just 2 points away now. Extraordinary match of volleyball. Who's going to take it? Set 4 done. You can't hear a pin drop in Varna, and we're going to a decider. Brazil have found their best just in time to keep themselves alive. And it is a deciding set with a place at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics up for grabs for the winner. Spikes to 9 for Brazil. That's the crucial factor here. Also Bulgaria giving 7 points away to the men in yellow. 3 aces to 1. Also contributing relatively comfortable in the end, 25-16, the most comfortable set on either side during this match so far. So that was the highlights of the fourth set. Fourth set that has left this crowd the quietest it has been all day. Just look at those fans. They're shell-shocked, really, most of them. Trying to stay positive, but they know their side was so close. They had a match point in that third set on serve, but Atansov, having delivered a brilliant ace to get them there, only put it long. Ultimately, after 6 set points that Brazil couldn't capitalise, and they took that third 32-30. The fourth a lot more comfortable, 25-16, the momentum clearly shifting. Bulgaria, quite frankly, looks psychologically broken. Can't blame them, so close to knocking the world #1 side and reigning Olympic champions out of the first round of qualifying. There's still the regional qualifiers afterwards for the last 5 spots. It seems so harsh if the winner of this wasn't to get another bite at the cherry. Right, deciding set. Momentum with Brazil. Home crowd trying to get the home players going again. Well, that's the start they needed. Just to get these supporters going again, get this Varna Sports and Leisure Centre rocking once more. It's been a quiet 45 minutes or so ever since they lost at the back end of that third set. But now they're in good voice again. Sokolov to serve. The advantage, Bulgaria. Now it is the turn of Penchev to serve. Can they turn the momentum back in their favour once more? What a story it would be. Two. First to 15, of course. Much like that third set was meant to be first to 25, the key clause is 2 clear points. That one ended up being 32-30. And every point is celebrated like it was match point. And why not? Bulgaria have managed to get themselves up for this 5th set, despite just too good. And Lucarelli. Now it's Brazil's turn to be a bit frustrated. Captain Josifov to serve. And they've got a 2-point lead, which in the context of this, a shorter set, is a potentially match-defining lead. Atansov, who's been so key in this. Atansov with the crucial intervention. 4-2. Josifov to serve. Souza with the spike. 4-3. Playing for a place at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics after both these teams comfortably saw off Egypt and Puerto Rico. Bulgaria did actually lose the first set against Egypt on Friday afternoon, but came back to win 3-1. From that, all the other victories, both these two were in straight sets. And it swings again, 4-all. And these two have actually been at the Olympics. It's Bulgaria with the stronger record. 3 wins from 4. 3-0 wins in 1964, 68 and 1996. Brazil won 3-1 in 1988, but that's all in the distant past now. Most recent of those matches 23 years ago. This is a true epic. Will be remembered as one of the best ever head-to-heads between these two, if not the best of their 48 encounters. That flies long. Both teams serving hasn't been their strength today. Nordic serves drifting long. Now it's Seganov's turn. rival in the fifth. One of, if not the longest match of the 6 qualification tournaments going on across the world. And a big block. Frustration for the Bulgarian libero, Salparov. It is Brazil with the narrow lead. Flavio with the fine work. Souza to serve. Hammered into the gap, and now Brazil are the ones with a 2-point lead. Swings one way and then the other. Remember, Bulgaria were 4-2 up. So Brazil have won 5 of the last 6 points. As so often happens when one team steals the momentum like that, the other team goes for a timeout.
Оставете правата! Диагонал, диагонал, диагонал! Сега петием, а? Хайде да дадем които пъти. Леал, Елукарели, наша паралела. Хайде, господа,
Well, they're very much outnumbered here. Brazilian family watching on. And they'll be a lot happier than they probably were about 45 minutes or so ago. Bulgaria had match point in the third. Mauricio Luis de Souza composing himself. A middle blocker to serve. Really big moments here. Tokyo qualification very much on the line. Lovely spike. Doesn't get much better than that from Sokolov on that opposite side. Sokolov in double figures, the joint top scorer in the win against Puerto Rico, and in the right place at the right time once more. It's his 19th, point in this match. Only Wallace and Leal of Brazil have more. Top scoring Bulgarian. Atensov to serve. Can often conjure up an ace when they need it most. Drifts along though. High-risk play from Atensov. He can deliver the goods. It was his ace at one point brought match point for Bulgaria in set 3. You just look at the body language more than anything. Sport is such a mental game. Also got limping around in the back there, the number 8, little Skrimov. Staying up to watch his teammates. They're struggling a bit. It's Brazil who look more positive, more upbeat. And they've got to the halfway house in this deciding set. First to 15, remember. They are 8-6 up, having been 4-2 down. Inching closer now, Brazil. And I'm certainly not partisan, entirely neutral as a commentator, but if Brazil do win this, look at the frustration for Andy Silvano. And disappointment of mine is that we won't have heard the roof come off this place if and when Bulgaria were to seal victory against the current Olympic champions. The sense is that the thousands watching would slip away far more quietly if Brazil seal it up, whilst applauding their boys off the court. Oh, it's a block at the net, but doesn't fall into the right place for Brazil. That just keeps Bulgaria in touch. It's a long way back from 10-6, particularly when it's first to 15. Sakarov to serve. Once again, they're looking to their core to deliver Bulgaria. There's 5 players who've started each of the 5 sets. They're out there now. Tanasov, Gotsev, Seganov, Yosifov and Sokolov. And it is Sokolov who delivers. Taparov has also been consistently out there as the libero. They haven't made many changes, Bulgaria. They haven't used much of their subs bench. It's the combination of that 7 in particular that got them into such a strong position, so they've kept faith with them. Sokolov's name being sung by the home fans. Monster block at a crucial time. Yosifov closes the gap. And in a shortened tie-break set with the Olympics on the line, he delivers. Brazil went for the wide option. It was Leao with the spike, but that man responded. And this really is going to the wire. Support for Sokolov coming down from the stands, raining down like confetti at a children's birthday party. The spike is good though. That's not what the home fans wanted. Brazil 4 points away from ruining the fun. And Brazil now closing in on a truly extraordinary win. Well, they've pulled it back. Brazil could have stretched 4 clear, but Bulgaria pulled it back to a 2-point gap. The block unsuccessful. Penchev to serve, the WS, the wing spiker. This is club volleyball SESK. They need the 24-year-old to deliver something. It's not a bad serve. But the block doesn't work. And Brazil are 2 points away. One of the best and most dramatic matches of volleyball I can honestly say I've ever seen might well be drawing to a conclusion. Well, it's the pancake that does it. Keeps Bulgaria alive. It was the pancake that sealed up the second set for them from Saganov. Blockers anticipating a spike that never came. And it was Saganov once more with the cheeky pancake here. Very nice stuff. That closes the gap. Still Brazil's to lose, though, from this position. Chopped and changed their lineup, Brazil, in the last fourth and fifth sets, I should say. They managed to find a combination that's worked somewhat better. Not a great serve, and it is match point Brazil. Multiple match points for Brazil.
Stand up. Now everybody clap your hands.
Well, the boos evident here. Have Brazil come back from the abyss? A Lazarus-like recovery from the men in yellow. Match point Brazil. Here we go then. It's long. No flick, no touch, and Brazil have done it. Brazil have qualified for Tokyo. They had to save a match point in the third set. They came back to win that 32-30 and then have won it in 5 if this challenge is successful. It wouldn't be this match if it finished in a simple way, would it, folks? It just hasn't been that kind of match of volleyball. Challenge from Bulgaria. Is there one last twist in the tail? Brazil think they've done it. They're already celebrating. Here we go. No fault confirmed, and Brazil have a place at the Tokyo Olympics. The world #1 side, the defending Olympic champions, were down and so nearly out here in Varna against a hostile home crowd. They had to save a match point in the third set. They eventually came through and took that 32-30, swept the fourth, and then narrowly won the decider. One has to feel for Bulgaria, ranked 7th in the world, the underdogs here. They won the first 2 sets. They had this match in the palm of their hands, and they just couldn't quite finish it off. It has been truly extraordinary volleyball, and it has been a pleasure to bring you it. From a quite ridiculous match to round off this Pool A after Egypt beat Puerto Rico earlier on, to dot the I's and cross the T's of the group. This was the match everyone was looking forward to. My goodness me, didn't it deliver? And even if Bulgaria haven't won it, I'm sure they've learnt so much from the experience that they can take into the regional qualifiers where the last 5 spots will be dished out. So there is still hope for them yet to make Tokyo 2020, but a missed opportunity for them, really. At the back end of the 3rd set, they were narrowly away from a straight sets win against a world-class side. And the biggest compliment to Bulgaria is look at those celebrations from the Brazilian players. They've been made to work so hard for it, but somehow they've finished it off and qualified. Well, those home fans rightly applauding their players, who put in one heck of an effort, but it just wasn't quite good enough. Brazil have made it. They will be one of the 12 teams competing to defend their Olympic crown. The 3-time Olympic champions will be there. Reached the finals in each of the last 4 Olympic Games, picking up 2 gold medals in 2016, I should say, in 2004, silver medals in 2008 and 2012.
която е талисман за късмет и е създадена след по-гитарна създателна след традицията в будизма. Притежателят на тази кукла се свърза с притежател на много късмет.